Welcome to a Company of Heroes 2 cast, today featuring Xoctic, xinying, Lemon, and Dizilluzion. And this game is a 2v2 featured on Moscow Outskirts Winter. And co-casting with me here today is Outlaw Star. How's it going, Outlaw?
It is going.
Good. I wanted to also mention that Outlaw sometimes is a streamer, so on CoH2.org you can check out his stream. It's under the name Outlaw L Star, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, so check it out. Some good team game. He mostly plays 2v2s and 4v4s, I believe, so it's something a little different from your run-of-the-mill 1v1s you see on the streams most of the time. Looks like we've got an early sniper here from Xoctic, from the Soviets. We'll see as his first unit what kind of impact that can make. Not too common. What do you think about that, going with a sniper right off the bat rather than something else?
It's not bad because Xoctic right now he's following around Xing, so he's using Xing infantry as a screen, so it's not bad at all because it's not necessarily like vulnerable by itself.
Yeah, and the other thing to take into consideration is, I mean, if you want to get an M3 out, first of all, if you want flamers, you're going to have to wait a while anyways to get the munitions. And secondly, you're going to have to wait a little bit for fuel. So what he's done here is went with the sniper, and then by the time the sniper comes out, you've got enough fuel to get your M3 out. So it works out really well that way.
Looks like Lemon just checked battle group up north, right near the VP. So I'm sure it's going to serve him well, especially with mid control.
Indeed, yeah. If he's got a retreat point there, he's not only able to reach his cutoff point, but he's also got the mid VP in his sights. M3 moving into the middle, and it's going to get fausted by Dizilluzion. On the left, looks like some Sturms are taking on a NG squad, and they're going to hop into the building.
But they got wiped. Yeah,
Squad
they got
wiped,
wiped.
yeah. And at mid, the M3 had to back off with 0 kills as it was fausted nicely. Kubalwagen
Like
moving up.
Yep, Kubal's searching for that sniper from Xoctic.
Yes, indeed, and he's firing on him. You can see it doesn't do a ton of damage against snipers, so I like that. I mean, it's not made to be like in CoH2 where they can just chase down an enemy sniper and wipe them, almost instantly. It's already a suppression tool, so to see it nullify snipers would be pretty frustrating, I think. Good battle around the church.
It's like Xing is about to push up on that Kubal and that Vokes. Stuck one of his riflemen inside the church. I'm curious what he's doing.
He's dancing around. He's taken another rifle, and he's standing on the munitions for some reason instead of engaging. I guess he wants to avoid being suppressed, so we'll see if he can sneak them up.
He's getting close to losing that.
Yes, just hops out of the church and retreats. Unfortunately, they didn't really have a firing angle on the Kubal, so the Kubal took next to no damage, and he's going to chase the sniper down now. I think he knows he's behind that truck. There he goes. And he's pushing him out, but here comes the M3 to save the day with flamers on board. Really good synergy, I think, between snipers and M3s with flames. It works really well. Down goes the Volk squad. Now he's pushing up on the battle group. What do you think about this situation, Outlaw?
Oh, it's bad. I mean, he doesn't have any map control right now. He's going to have to retreat all of his units back to his first HQ.
Indeed. Really wise play by the allies to go all in here, I think, because the Axis have their backs against the wall. Although it looks like he's not going to micro that M3, possibly. Nope.
Yeah.
Should have backed that up a bit faster, but hard to predict, I guess. Sniper's doing some work, though.
Yes, it is.
9 kills.
This is bad. It's bad for the Axis right now because they're losing quite a bit.
Yep, down goes a flamer Pio for the flame engineer for the allies though. And looks like the Volk's upgraded to a Shrek. The sniper though is just eating away at everything. 10 kills.
That's gonna scale really well for a later game. He's gonna be unstoppable. So the Axe is making a little bit of a push here. Double grins from.
I mean, you should be able to repel an attack like this simply because you've got healing and reinforcement right there. So, you know, it's not the end of the world when the allies go all out on the point there.
Looks like allies, yeah, falling back here. Axe is gonna have a chance to pretty much get all map control. There's not much from stopping them.
Yep, they've
got
got just the sniper and the rifles and the lieutenant all sitting on the same point, so the Axis can quickly spread out and do some capping here maybe.
Looks like Axe is kind of content to just hold the top left right there.
Mm-hmm. And they're going to grab the left VP. So, you know, if maybe they want to just contest the middle and left for now with the battle group as their anchor point. Second sniper on the field now for the allies. Lieutenant fighting at mid versus a 2-man Gren squad. And that's going to easily repel them and kill them.
It's like an M20 taking pot shots at a Gren up north. Oh, yeah. Gren's retreating.
There we go. And looks like the American has 178 munitions, so he has almost enough munitions to put down 3 of the M20 mines, which completely immobilize Axis tanks. So that'd be now's the chance to do that, you know, for late game. Put down some mines, and that's a game changer late game. Even though it occurred, you know, at the 7-minute mark, it can be a late game changer.
Lemon's battle group over here is just taking a beating. It's a shooting gallery. These snipers have racked up 24 combined kills before 10 minutes into the game. That's huge.
Indeed. That's equivalent of 4 Soviet
2-2
squads.
going in. 2-2 going in. Look at that.
After the M20. I thought
M20.
maybe
Yeah, go ahead.
I thought maybe the M20 put a mine down there, but he didn't.
No, he's going to lose that 2-2. There it goes. Huge loss for the Axis.
And a little winky face there.
Yeah, Exotic smiling.
Here's a big decisive battle between Xingying and Lemon at mid.
Looks like Xingying pop smoke to get away from the Shrek right there.
He's going to lose a squad though if he doesn't get out of that.
Yep. Oh, lost it.
Yep, it's unfortunate. So let's take a look at what units they have now. Exotic has 2 cons and 2 snipers with an AT gun building. Xingying has a para, the M20, a rifle, and a lieutenant, but they're pretty hurting. They're pretty much decimated right now. Lemon has 2 Volks, a sniper, or sorry, a MG just went down to 2 men, and a stern pile. And finally, Dizilluzion has a Volks, a second one building, sorry, a Gren, second one building, an MG, and a 222.
And it also looks like at the top left there, Lemon's already attacked this Schwer right on the fuel. So it's going to pretty much solidify that fuel for the Axis there, at least till mid-game.
221 scout car scaring off some paratroopers in the northeast, and looks like he's going to scare off the rear echelon troops as well. And looks like we might have a battle between the M20 and the utility car if they meet up down there. Oh, unfortunate. I was just looking at that MG on the battle group, and I was wondering why he wasn't reinforcing it, and then the MG the sniper just finished him off. So an unfortunate lack of notice on that MG. Should have had that reinforcing there, but too late. Now the nice thing is you can just hop on that with some Volks and reinforce because you're right at the battle group, so a lot cheaper than building a new MG team.
Looks like Xingying over here is capping with this M20.
Yep.
So his crew popped out.
It's not a bad play to do. I don't think a lot of people use it for that, and it's a good benefit of that unit, you know, because they can actually fend off some light vehicles with the bazooka, whereas a repairing crew, standard repair crew, is pretty much useless.
Ooh, looks like Axe is making a push over here by the battle group. They're expanding out towards what looks like one of the enemy's cutoffs. Lemon's
Indeed.
going for a huge flank right here. Look at that.
Yep. And on the other side, it looks like we've got Xinging versus Dizilluzion. They're going to retreat, and the snipers are still just doing great work.
Oh, there's not much stopping. Those are just support weapons. If those grins pushed up a little more with that suppressing MG, they'd be able to put them back in their base right there.
Looks like they've pretty well done that at this point.
I mean, Xoctic's lacking forward infantry. I mean, sure, he's got double snipers here, but he's only got literally 2 conscripts and 2
Yep.
squads.
Both down to 1 man, by the way.
Yeah.
So he's kind of relying on his ally. I mean, the thing is, when you have dual snipers, that's going to be a huge amount of micro invested in that. So I guess you're sort of relying on your teammate to do a bit of capping and whatnot.
Oh, 222's moving in on the snipers.
Here comes the Panzer II.
Yeah, Panzer II, sorry.
And they're going to sprint out of there. Brilliant move by the snipers. Just sprinting away, and the AT gun fires on the
It's not
Panzer
gonna,
II.
sadly not going to be able to, ooh. He's taking pot shots at the M20.
Yep, he must have attacked ground there, because
Yep.
there he goes, finishes it off. People think they can maybe avoid the vehicle being blown up, but it's just a matter of attacking ground. But I mean, at least they've got the ability to fire off a bazooka as well, so it's not too bad of a play.
Shame. If Xoctic had his conscripts out a little bit farther forward, instead of not having having them idle with only 1 man per unit, he could have naded it, because he's already teched anti-tank grenades.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fail.
Indeed. So up at the P2 has been repaired at the battle group. Both players making good use of the battle group. I like to see that. You know, even though it's Lemon's battle group, it's nice to see Dizilluzion making good use of that, healing and reinforcing. That's because it's in a great position. I mean, a little risky for AT guns, but if both guys work together like this and fight from that as a base, you're good to go. Oh, snipers are in trouble. 1 down. AT gun and AT nade though.
Oh, 2 snipers. He took out both sniper squads.
Wow, that was a lucky pot shot. To finish that second one off.
Eye
Surprising.
for an eye, though. I mean, you've got your Panzer II right there. Has quite a bit of fuel for mid-game.
Yep,
And
50 fuel.
Yeah. Versus 2 sniper squads.
That'll delay the Panther, which is good for the
Oh,
allies.
God! He just retreated right into the AT fire.
Yep,
Dissolution. Ooh.
nice barrage there. Could use another one almost on these Volks if they're not careful.
Yeah, Lemon's starting to get his units too close together, and it looks like Xoctic's countering by AT barrages.
Indeed. Xinging's got the vehicle crew now, triple vet with the bazooka. That's kind of a neat unit to have. Xoctic saying that's probably good game, and we're not even a fifth into the game here. So, very premature call there by Xoctic.
Yeah, it looks like Xoctic's starting to get quite the infantry support here. 2 Shrek squads and 2 Obers.
Now Xoctic
He's grouping them together. Lemon, I'm sorry, Lemon.
Lemon, yeah. Big fight at the church here. Looks like Xingying's going to take a bit of a beating because the Obers are just incredible at long range here. And the Paras are going to retreat with 1 man. Looks like the lieutenant is gone, and the riflemen are in trouble as well. Ooh. I hear a Panzerwerfer or some sort of Katusha. What is it?
It's like Katusha.
Yep. Right from the base. Hitting
Yeah, it
on
doesn't
the
look like
MG.
Lemon hasn't teched his forward retreat point for his battle group yet.
Interesting.
Exactly.
Sitting there
Oh, it looks
almost enough manpower to do it.
Exotic's moved up to AT. He's thinking about hitting the battle group, looks like.
Yes, always a good play if you can pull it off.
Question is, where is your infantry to support that gun?
Indeed.
Yep, he's forced to move it back.
I mean, either himself or Xinging would be should be there to support that AT, and then the Axis would be in trouble. But like you said, since he doesn't have the forward retreat point, it is an opportunity maybe to push up an AT gun on that once they get a mass retreat.
I'm thinking Exotic went for that fast Katyusha, thinking he would retreat all of Lemon's infantry back to his battle group, you know,
Right.
being that far up, and then just lay into it right when they're, you know, retreated.
Dizilluzion going with double mortar 257 mortar half tracks, so that's a good play there probably. Let's see if he can use those to any effect.
Yeah, I'm hoping. They both have 0 kills currently, so. Meanwhile, he's got his infantry capping his Gren squads. Both LMG 42s.
An interesting thing Relic could actually add to the game, for at least for replays, would be when you click on on a unit, it could say time on field, and it would show you how long the unit's been out on the field for. It might be interesting. You know, all the more analytics they can add, the better. Big fight.
I've seen.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Katyusha firing now on Lemon, but just gonna fire over his head, so not a great barrage.
There it goes. I was gonna say that I've seen, I believe it's either Sib or another caster has got a damage counter, so I'm sure that the stats calculator is probably out there.
Yeah, definitely. There's lots of stuff you can mod into the game, I think, like that. You know, it'd just be interesting to look at like a Vet 3 or a Vet 5 unit and say, wow, that's been there, you know, for the entire game, or vice versa, he's earned Vet in like 5 minutes or whatever. Big blob by Xingyin.
Yeah, meanwhile, Xingyin over here is teched at Jackson. They haven't necessarily seen any heavy armor. I'm curious why he teched that, maybe expecting like a fast Panther?
I suppose. I mean, I guess you're almost guaranteed at some point the Axis are going to pull out a Panther or a King Tiger, and so it doesn't hurt to have, I guess. Got to spend that fuel on something after all. Ooh,
yeah,
lots
true,
of
but
Shreks
I'm
coming
just
in.
Curious way to tech a Sherman,
right?
Being that he's seen nothing but infantry.
Yeah, that's a good question. Big battle with some Obers versus Xingying's lieutenant and company.
Looks like a Lemon's got 3 Shrek squads as well.
Wow.
Loses this. Yep.
Obers go down.
Oh no, Lemon.
Good play by Lemon here, though, having his bolts in good position for the mass retreat, knocking off a couple of units there.
Caused a full retreat, but, you know, to what end? Man, he lost a whole Ober. Oh, and he's going through fire right here. Doesn't seem to like take much damage.
This MG42 is doing some work too. Going to kill off Xoctic's con if he's not careful.
Oh, yep. Xoctic's not microing. It's naughty boy. There he goes.
Good retargeting there. The Lemon's MG retargeted onto the shock troops. Oh no, maybe not. Oh yes, there he goes. Just in time, targeting the shock troops. Very tricky thing to do sometimes is to have your MG switch targets, because if you misclick, you're in trouble.
Katyusha and all the double or the triple vet grins, folks.
That's a big retreat.
Just make it out.
Let's see if has he tech to retreat point? Yes, he has.
Yep. Yes.
Good thing. That'd be unfortunate to have that MG and 2 Volks go all the way back to the base at this point.
Right there, Exotic's trying to push up on mid. He's gonna lose a shock squad, it looks like.
Hell of a battle here.
Yep. Loses a shock squad.
A lot of Axis infantry there with healing, so the Allies are in trouble right now.
Man, Americans a little bit too late. The shock squads just got pushed back. Looks like Xingying's trying to push up over here near the mid.
You think that should have been a matter of the Soviet player maybe waiting for his buddy to rally up with him?
For sure. They would have been able to flank that whole right side.
Yeah. I mean, I tend to blame the player that charges in there for going too quickly, as opposed to the other guy for not being there on time. just
Agreed.
because you gotta wait for them to reinforce and get up there.
I mean, Exotic, this whole game's been very aggressive. I mean, he's won a lot of encounters, and it's a great, trait sometimes. But when it comes to teamwork, it doesn't always pay off. Because he went too aggressive right there, and he just didn't help Xingyin.
Stole an
It's like
MG42, doing some good work here, but a grenade's gonna
Yep.
come in. Ooh,
Oh,
almost wipes him.
it's gonna wipe him. He hasn't hit retreat yet.
There he goes.
Oh, he is. He's retreating.
Wow, they're just sitting there.
Shrek
Wow,
sniped.
that almost looked like a bug because he stood there and turned slowly, and then he's gonna take his MG back. He was not happy about that MG being stolen.
Levin takes his MG42. That's awesome.
The nice thing about the battle group right there is it's no big deal to retreat. So there's no question. If there's even the slightest bit of danger, why the hell not retreat? Because you're not going all the way back to the base. Whereas Americans and Soviets, they have a long trek back. Big Katusha barrage.
Meanwhile, Xingyin has teched 2 tank destroyers. I'm just curious, what is he doing? Is he building an army thinking he's going to counter a huge, Axis force?
Right. I mean, he could be using some Shermans near the battle group, punishing some of these infantry right now. But
I mean, another thing too, look, Akula, bottom right there, Xingying's got an AT in the lone corner.
here
See
it
that?
goes. Yep.
He's moving it up. I'm thinking that he was thinking that Lemon and Dizilluzion are going to counter really hard.
Well, given the length of the game, by looking at the timer, there's gonna be some heavy armor out here at some point by the Allied Axis. So.
For sure.
But I mean, he's almost caused his own, this to occur, because by going for Jacksons, you can't really engage until the armor comes out with them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dizilluzion over here, he's at less than half his CP away from getting in Tigers, and he's got plenty of fuel.
Panzer Grenadiers on the retreat in the bottom left, because he's got 2 cons and a shock there to engage them. So
2 vetted cons.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they're about to freeze.
He's there. They're gonna charge into the fire there.
Quick, someone light each other on fire.
There you go.
Xingyin looks like he's just content to sit there with his tank destroyers, while Dizillusion's capping that far right VP.
Mm-hmm. Not a whole lot you can do with them, I suppose.
Looks like IS-2 just got called out.
Interesting.
By Exotic. And his Katyusha has realigned position. Looks like he's going to have an offensive here in a second.
It's a good combo, I guess. Tank Jacksons and IS-2s. You got the meat shield and the heavy hitters in the rear.
I'm thinking I know what's going on. He's going to send in his Jackson to help that IS-2 take out that battle group right after the Katyusha.
We will see.
But
a lot of stuff there, though. Yeah.
A lot of AT, yeah. I see double Shreks, double Grins, double ATs, and an MG for support. Here it goes, left side.
Yep.
Oh,
Big
pretty much
retreat by the
ineffective.
Americans, yep.
Ineffective. IS-2 is trying to advance here. He's using that Lieutenant Squad to screen for him.
It's quite the Allied Axis army, though. He's going to be in tough.
Oh god, Xingying's not helping whatsoever. Tank destroyers just sitting in place.
Indeed. He might be able to, if he did a wide flank around the side. Here comes the Panther finally, so now we'll probably see the tank destroyers in action.
Yeah. I'm hoping. Poor Exotic over here doing everything he can to keep trying to counter the huge blob massing up mid.
Indeed. Here comes the Allied counter blob now. The Xingyi's blob.
Xingying's definitely content just to serve infantry as a teammate over here on Exotic's left side.
Look at that, 3 Pack 40s moving back towards mid now. So that's a lot of AT on the left side. Looks like the Panther's going to engage shocks. And let's see if the Jacksons make a move here. Oh, a Scott coming out. Howitzer motor carriage. That'll be interesting. I think that's a good call.
Yeah, those are popular. I've seen those being used quite a bit lately.
They're delicate, but they pack a hefty punch. Alright,
Looks
here
like
comes
Xingying's
Jackson.
finally moving up the Jacksons. Yeah, look at that.
Indeed. Another good combo is the two. Oh, here comes a P-47 strike on the Panther.
But, oh my, that's somewhat of a waste. All he's going to do is roll it right
Oh,
back and,
almost crashed into him.
yeah, roll right back, repair it. So, I mean, that's 240 munitions. It's huge.
I guess maybe they're thinking there is we've got, sorry, we don't have any of the VPs, so if we can repel that Panther, make it go home and repair, maybe an opportunity, but I mean, they've got a Schwer on the left fuel, massive blobs at the middle, and a Tiger. It's not looking good for the Allies here.
No, not at all. Meanwhile, Xoctic's sending an IS-2 up the left side here alone.
May hunt down that Panther if he's wise.
Oop. Lemon's moving up on that howitzer character with double Shreks.
Indeed, triple vet, or 5 vet as well. Let's see if it gets a shot off and kills some Shrek'd up guys. There goes the shot.
Paratroopers are countering here with the 1919.
I love that
force
weapon.
retreat.
Here come the Jacksons down the left side. Or right side, rather. They're going to kill off that bunker.
Jacksons are more show than they're anything against infantry, but I mean it's gonna definitely reap some benefits killing that bunker. Two-shot it.
Yeah, that cannon is powerful on that thing.
Two-shot Jackson.
Look at the incredible blotting done by the... I like how the axes are just focused together at mid. They know if we can control that cutoff to the fuel, put the Schwer on the fuel, that's got basically the whole left and the center locked down. You know, they don't need the right side.
Yeah, that's huge though, guys. Don't ever blob like that with 4 squads just saying, because if you had a 152 or anything like that, that would definitely be huge, huge.
Here comes the IS-2 towards mid. Ooh, taking a shot. Here comes the Panther. Let's see what happens here. Good little match. Oorahing in towards the Panther. Kusha firing. Not going to do a whole lot.
Oh no, wow, that Panther's gonna go down. IS-2's backing up though.
Here comes the Tiger
Oh
to
yeah,
save the day.
Tiger, double Shreks, yep.
AT for the Soviets moving up as well.
Oh, he's coming back out. He's gonna have to choose.
Oh,
Panther or
big
Tiger?
shot by the IS-2 on the
that is
infantry.
why you don't group your units like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a victim of it, I do it, but it's not good.
Ooh, little mortar incendiary strike as well.
Oh, Xingying's doing it too. Looks like 4 squads right there.
Ooh, there comes the anti-tank grenade on the Panther. He's just take 2 shots. He's down to about 15% health now. But the Schwer is going to cut off the push here.
Looks like double Jacksons are going in heavy on the... Oh. They're content. They're content to let the Panther go. Wow.
2 Scots now on the in the south. Big battle here between the Tiger and the IS-2 and the Jacksons. Yeah, he's very timid with the Jacksons, which is good, and I mean, they got to get some shots in at some point.
Oh, agreed, yeah. Howitzer carriages are coming over. See if they can get a little bit of loving.
This is a big battle. Good positioning on the Jacksons, I like it.
Yep, nice, nice. Awesome.
Ooh, wow, Katusha just pounding the guys there, and the Tigers are definitely going to have to back off there.
Awesome gameplay over here by these two. Exotic
Well played by the Allies.
Xingying. Awesome, yeah. They won that engagement.
Yep, and here comes the Panther. Now Vet 1, if you can get that to Vet 2, it'll get the armor bonus. That'd be nice.
Jackson's rear armor is exposed, but they've got Exotic's AT right there. It's about to run right into the Panther.
Wow, all the shots missed. 3 shots fired at it and they all missed. IS-2 back at base getting repaired.
Xingying keeps moving his Jacksons around. It's really micro-intensive intensive with those things. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
They're so vulnerable. I can't keep those darn things alive.
Yeah, they're definitely fragile glass cannon.
Yes, they are. It's a great example.
Works great with that IS-2 though. I mean, if you can put the IS-2 in front, you've got a meat shield for it.
Good synergy over here by Dizilluzion and Lemon. Looks like he's using his Lemon's mechanized regiment to fix Dizilluzion's Tiger.
Yep. And I like the positioning of it. It's far enough away that the Katusha can't hit both, but close enough that they can have all their forces, nice and close to the middle.
Mm-hmm. Lemon's got good pack placement too. He's got both his packs pointed in areas that are pretty much unknown.
Mm-hmm.
Advanced, thinking just in case of a counter for tanks.
This static play by the Axis is very good, I think, for them because of the battle group being there and the fact they've got the Schwer on their side, they've got the healing, they've got the repairing of the tanks. Probably something that I should do more often with you when we play games together is, bunker down and sort of try to win the fights together instead of trying to take over the whole map so aggressively.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you on that. It's good to buddy up rather than pick on or do 1v1, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 2 1v1s in a 2v2. Here come the Scots up on the wipes 3 Volksgrens. Good push there by the Americans. Second Panther out.
Wow. 30 minutes into the game and those mortar half tracks. Only have, let's see here. Well, 13 combined kills.
Here comes another P-47 strike.
Oh, on the Tiger, and the Tiger's looks like it's trying to get out of the way in a hurry.
2 IS-2s now, in case you didn't notice. Comes the P-47 again. Firing on the mortar half tracks this time. It's not a bad play. Get those things off the field.
Oh, one goes down. Didn't lose his vet too, though. Better get out of there. That's interesting to know. P-47 strafe will take out your mortar half tracks, guys.
Indeed.
Looks like Dizilluzion just won an engagement up to the top right. Dizilluzion now has called in a second Tiger.
Watching the bottom left here though, because we've got an AT gun supported by 2 IS-2s and a couple of cons versus double Panthers and some Obers. Let's see what happens.
And Dizilluzion's Tiger's advancing.
Brilliant. Let's see what happens here. This
Double
could be a
strikes.
game changer. Ooh,
Yeah,
the cons are getting just destroyed.
Ooh, cons in retreat. Pathing. Look at that. Right into the Obers.
Already on the Obers.
Both those vetted conscripts.
The
Huge.
Obers are going to burn. They quickly retreat. Here comes a blizzard, by the way.
Man, I don't know. That's huge. Xoctic's got to be hurting right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's really literally got no capping power.
Yeah, all he's got
NGs.
is NGs, and now he's building double cons, but they're going to be vet 0, obviously, so.
And he's not floating. He's not floating resources, so damn.
Xing has
rough.
a much better force right now than his teammate, Xoctic.
Man, meanwhile, Dizilluzion's got double Tigers, and Lemon's got double Panthers. Quite the force Soviets and the Americans are going to have to deal with.
Yep, they're up against, looks like, another Jackson came out. Is that 3 Jacksons now? Or how many Jacksons has
That's 3. That's 3 Jacksons, yeah.
Yep. So that'll be good. They can really take on a Panther really quickly, 3 Jacksons.
Mm-hmm. Like Dizilluzion's Tiger's advancing.
Yep, IS-2 is almost repaired. Let's see if it'll win this battle against the... Oh wow, the Tiger's just taking a beating. Dizillusion's Tiger.
I mean, wow, it's 3 cannons right there. Just wait for it.
Yep, he's gonna somehow escape possibly though. Not good for the Allies. Good thing he's got an AT gun down there, Xoctic, that's critical. IS-2 is having to back off down the road towards the base. Looks like, wow, the 3 Jacksons are in great position, just firing off to the side of the Tiger. It destroyed engine on
Oh
the Tiger.
wow. Dizillusion's gonna lose that Tiger. Oh
Down
my
it
god.
goes.
Got a destroyed engine crit and pretty much destroyed right after.
Great Jackson usage.
My god, xinying. He wasn't using them earlier, but whenever he uses them, he uses them and it counts.
Yep. I mean, he didn't have much option earlier. That's the thing. Like, there was nothing on the field for them, like you said. You were wondering what good they were because there was nothing for them to engage. But now that they're required, they're doing a great job. Now, why did he get out of his Jacksons? Any reason that you can see?
There's one in the front that wasn't repaired.
Okay, because he's gonna lose his. There he goes. The crew's almost froze to death. See who's gonna grab this VP on the left, because that's the Axis plan here. I believe is to contend that VP primarily. So they're gonna have to push up on that VP, which they're doing right now with triple vet stern piles. Katusha firing.
I'm gonna have to say Axis right now they're still in better positioning. I mean, yeah, they lost the Tiger. Pretty much. So what? Because I mean, you've got Dizilluzion right here. He's gonna be getting another Tiger right here. It's gonna give him double Tigers once again.
Yeah, they really need to do something about these Panthers.
Yeah.
A good P-47 strafe could change this game, though. If we get into a big engagement and then launch the P-47 to finish off 1 or 2 tanks, that'd be incredible.
Yeah.
See, sadly, that one Tiger of Dizilluzion, sadly for the Allies, was able to back off and now is repairing, fully repaired, up by the mechanized. Dizilluzion floating over 1,000 manpower right now.
Huge engagement over at the northeast here.
Yep.
3 LMG Grins, and you've got supporting infantry.
The Allies are going to win this battle.
Yeah, big time. Allies came with bigger guns to play with.
The Scots have 19 kills together. That's not bad. Here comes another Katusha barrage. See how many kills that thing has. Triple that. 43 kills on a Katusha.
Looks like the IS-2 is trying to make a name for itself going on that
double vet
bottom VP.
Ooh, here comes the P-47 strike. Let's see if they can actually follow it up with some chasing down to take them out.
Yeah, Jackson's, or I'm sorry, Xinying's Jacksons are advancing on the...
Oh, why? This is going to get exciting.
Her tanks.
He's got a Schwer over there, though, so they might see what happens.
I'm afraid it didn't do much. Oh, boom. Panther's down about half health.
Here comes another strike.
Meanwhile, Dizilluzion's got his Tiger taking off Xinying's howitzer carriages, one by one. Double Tigers.
Indeed. Now the it looks like the P-47 actually hit the mortar half-track, so a little frustrating for the Allies because they wanted to target those Panthers, not the mortar half-track at this point.
Like Dizillusion's
4 runs on the mortar half-track by the P-47.
Yeah, Dizillusion's pushing on the right side there, not much stopping them.
Down goes the mortar half-track to the P-47, so at least it wasn't completely worthless. And Katusha's really starting to wear down on the Axis, though, and at mid. That's one thing I've noticed. Like, they're not looking as strong there as they were. Now almost 50 kills for the Katusha.
Oh, it looks like Triple Jackson's moving in on the hurt Tiger on the right side.
It's going to be a battle. See if we can get one more AT shut off. No. No.
Those Jacksons are going to try and hunt him.
Xinging now making a huge impact. Earlier it was all Xoctic for the Allies, but Xinging is doing well now. Wow, down goes a Tiger very quickly. And the other one is just going to run.
Yeah.
Look how slow his turret is. Wow, completely surrounded by 3 Jacksons. Pops the smoke.
Oh my.
And let's see if they can target ground. Targeting. Oh, just in front, and the Tiger escapes. He's going to give chase. Comes a Panther though, not looking good for the Jackson possibly.
Oh, Jacksons are gonna get swept here if they don't start
They should be backing off.
backing up.
Oh wow, that Panther's almost down. He needs to kill at least Panther. He got one.
Tiger's coming back into it. Dizilluzion, no regard for himself.
Wow, this is a battle. Down goes another Jackson.
Double Panther's moving up on the Jackson. Looks like that is gone. Xinging is gonna have
Oh!
no armor on the field after this.
Second Panther's almost dead, but he's gonna survive. If that Panther would have and Tiger would have went down, they needed about one more shot each. It would have been a different story, but instead the Allies got decimated there. Big push though by IS-2s on the base. Look at this. Incredible.
Oh, huge, huge.
It's a counterattack after that. And here comes the Arty strike too, right on the pack and sterns. And now armor's sweeping in. The Tiger and 2 Panthers are sweeping in. And the IS-2s are going to back off because all the armor has arrived at the front.
Lemon's Panther with the 12 kills is paper thin. I don't know what he's thinking right now. He's Ramboing it. Is he gonna lose it?
Nope,
Yeah,
heading back to base. The Tiger is paper thin as well.
Oh my.
That's where they should be using P-47s when they get them down to low health like that, you know, finish them off.
Yep, Xinging's gonna take a pot shot at the Tiger at the top, right above the VP. Oh, he didn't set up in time.
The IS-2 shocked this Panther. Let's see if it can finish it off. Rear armor hit, and then it missed. They're gonna both back off, but here comes a fresh IS-2. This is gonna be over an hour game, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Xingying's resorted to capping points with his AT. Not looking good with the Ober and the
Comes Katusha support.
Yep. You got the howitzer carriage trying to take pot shots at the
Wow.
Ober.
That Ober might go down. Nope. Just gonna escape in time.
Oh my gosh, and Xingying's trying to attack a Grin squad with a Jackson. No go. No go, Ghost Rider.
This really sums up the Allies, though. I mean, I'm sorry, the Americans, their units are fragile and require a lot of micro, like these 2 Scots and the Jackson. They're just incredible. You compare that to Tigers and Panthers, I mean, if you're not careful, you could just get rolled with that stuff.
Xingying is doing a great job with his infantry here at the mid.
Here goes the Schwer. We've had enough of that Schwer just sitting there all game. Comes the Tiger though. Low health Tiger moving in. Might want to hop on that AT gun. And he's going to do it with expensive paratroopers. He thinks he can take out the tank. Let's see what happens. S2 is working on the left as well. Down goes the packet mid, so a good gamble but didn't pan out. Now what do you think? The Allies have 3 IS-2s on the map.
Let me see here. Let me see what people's fuel income's like. It's anyone's game right now. I mean, it's late game. You could call in Lord knows what.
More Tigers, perhaps.
Looks like everyone's got a steady amount of fuel. No one's got like a surplus. So, I mean, Allies right now, they've got technically the force that pretty much have majority map control. I mean, it doesn't mean the Germans don't have a chance. So, but I'd have to give the Allies at this point.
Yeah, they've got the slight edge for sure. They're sort of compressing the Axis down into their little forward base here. They're all really tightly boxed in there, basically, because of the Katusha and the armor presence.
And Lemon literally has no infantry. He's got 1 Ober squad. That's it.
Wow.
Just started building his Volks.
I think that's thanks to the Katusha, basically. It's 56
Whittling his
kills
army
on
down.
the Katusha.
Yeah, paid for itself.
Many times over. Look at that, triple vet Pyras with M1919s. That's scary, along with Lieutenant.
Oh my god, look at Lemon's Obersoldaten. Vet 5, 37 kills.
Incredible. I'd like to see those go up against the vet 3 Paras. Here come the IS-2s. Wow, just running over that AT gun. There goes the Paras. Let's see how much they rip into these.
They said Vet 3? What Vet 3? Oh wow, the IS-2 is taking the brunt of the damage in the front. It's gonna lose it looks like.
Trying to watch the left and, sorry, the right and the center here. Out of control goes the Tiger. Big loss there for the Axis.
Wow.
That IS-2 is nearly Vet 3. That's going to be a beast.
That's huge. That is huge.
Vet 3 Panther, though, that's pretty good because it can get to Vet 5 at some point if it keeps...
Yeah. Dizilluzion shouldn't have done that. The tank wasn't repaired. As Fred's out.
The Tiger, yeah. Not sure. I mean, it wasn't a panic mode, I don't think. They didn't really need to charge that Tiger in.
I think he was trying to puff his chest and it backfired.
Indeed. And that's kind of what the Allies have to do, sort of bully the Axis have to do is kind of bully the Allies off the field, but it doesn't always work, especially when they've got a lot of IS-2s on the field. Great capping work by Xingning, though. Katusha still firing away. Let's check on it and see how many kills it's got. 57 kills on the Katusha. And the battle group is almost down. Taking a look at the mini-map now. You can see the Axis are basically all huddled around their base. But they're going to send the 5-vet Obers over. Let's have a look. Here's the dream matchup against the triple-vet Paras. Let's see what happens. They've got suppression, so it should be good.
Looks like the Lobers just storming in there using that blitz mode.
Indeed. Here they go. One pair down so far. 2 Paras down. Big grenade by the Paras, but they're going to have to retreat. And there's that suppression that the Obers have at Vet 5. You can see the... oh, wow. There's an M1919 on the ground. Let's see if... oh, he picked it up with the... he didn't pick it up with... Can you pick up with the Obers or not?
You can.
Yeah, he should have picked that up on them. That'd be beast. Vet 5 with M1919.
I think he dropped it. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. Obers don't have the 1919.
Yeah, there was a 1919 drop by the...
That Ober squad's so low. Yeah, I was about to say the howitzer carriage can take that one shot.
Yep. All was quiet.
On the western front?
Mm-hmm. Or the eastern in this case.
Yeah, eastern, yep. Western too, everyone's sleeping right now. Looks like the paratroopers are dropping in on the right side there with Xingyin. Xingyin doing what he did earlier, basically making a horde of just tanks, and then he looks like he's going to try and counter it all in one fell swoop.
Yep. In a decisive battle. He only fights when he has to, basically. Triple vet on the IS-2 now. That's going to be very difficult to deal with for the Axis. It's a great idea, though, by the Allies to go with one guy with fragile, fast-hitting tanks like Scots. Oh, and wow, that IS-2's been shocked, though.
Yeah, carpet bomb. Carpet bomb, but it looked like Lemon. No, it could have been Lemon. Let's see what Dizilluzion has.
Comes the T-47.
Fragmentation bombs.
Yep.
P-47's the counter. Look at that. That was pretty much, to sum it up, a pissing contest. No one really gained any ground right there.
Indeed.
No one really took anything out.
Wise by both sides to back off there.
Lemon looks like he's trying to cap with his overs.
Oh wow, 2 shots by the IS-2s missed the trip 5 vets. Those 5 vets could go down in 2 shots, so they better be careful. Down to 2 men. They should get out of there. 1 man. Oh, and he just escaped. As do the Volks. Axis getting a little bit desperate now. There's a squad wipe.
Allies really just content to hold the ground what they're doing right now, which I don't blame them. They're definitely being successful. Looks like Xingying's got the right side and Xoctic's got the left.
Yep. Well played by both. Rear armor on the IS-2 now double vet. So you've got triple and double vet IS-2s. That's starting to reach point of no return for the Axis. Here comes the tanks, though. We're going to battle on our hands. We've got a triple vet Panther and a double vet. But here comes a P-47. Mostly missing, though. Tiger moving in.
Dizilluzion a little bit hesitant to go on by himself because it looks like Lemon's kind of content to hang back with his Panthers.
Here they come finally.
Bad news bears, Dizilluzion just turned a corner there at the bottom. Oh, and here comes Lemon to save the day. The Panthers moving in, she's got an AT.
Yes, indeed. This is the battle of the game, folks. This could decide it. IS-2 just pounding away.
She got shocked. That Panther just got shocked.
Yep. He's lucky, though. He bounced a shot with that
One more
double
hit left
vet.
on the IS-2. Tiger's giving chase. He pops smoke and he's moving back. Oh.
Both sides sort of sparring each other. Here comes the Jacksons all the way from the other side.
Oh, Jackson's coming in for
Let's see if they can snipe a tank
touches.
off. Nope, they're not going to be able to. They're pulling way out.
Yep.
So we didn't see the game-finishing battle there. I mean, he probably would have seen a surrender there if that battle would have played out by one.
Dizilluzion is building ATs. I'm not sure why, because their own fuel's not capped. So I mean, he needs a little bit more capping power. I mean, all he's got right now is an NG and a Gren Squad.
Here goes the IS-2, sort of probing the base here. Those PaK-40s are just deadly, though.
Lemon's got a nice army.
Nice Katyusha shot, taking out. Oh, he used the concentrated barrage there on the AT gun with the Katyusha. Now up to 74 whopping kills on the Katyusha. Big push by some Axis infantry onto the left, but they're facing an IS-2. The Americans and the, looks like, who else is that pop cap? The Soviets pop cap as well. And the Wehrmacht is only at 51 of 100.
Looks like Lemon and Dizilluzion just fighting tooth and claw to get that left VP.
Indeed.
Looks like they're gonna get it. Might lose a Vet 5 Obersoldat in here though. He's not careful.
Oh, Artie
retreats.
falling. Down goes an AT gun to Artie. Big Artie blast by the Allies.
Oh my God! One man left with that Obersoldat in the far left.
He's gonna
That's
try and cap.
55 kills with that thing. If that thing goes out, that's huge.
He's desperate to cap, as you can see. And he's gonna pull a retreat.
He plays the bomb's bluff. He sticks around.
Not a bad play there by the Obers.
Looks like Lemon's Panthers are all fixed and about to move in.
As are the IS-2s by and large.
It's like triple Grin squads with Shreks moving in with the Panther.
I'm surprised the Soviets haven't used their incendiary barrage a little more.
Oh, Lemon! I'm surprised Lemon's blobbing like that. I mean, that IS-2 still does
Down goes an
quite a bit of
IS-2.
damage.
Oh. Sorry, no, that was something else. What was that? A tank of some description. I didn't quite catch it.
That was an IS-2.
He had 4 IS-2s on the field?
He had 2.
Because he's got 3 right now and some.
3, I'm sorry. No, maybe it was an IS-2. No, I don't know what the heck it was. Jackson?
Neither.
No,
Quite
it could have been a Jackson either.
No, because it was a Soviet vehicle. Yeah.
Let me
Weird.
scroll in on it.
You can click on it and you can see it's a large tank. There goes the wreck.
It looks like a T-34
Yeah,
or
it
IS-2.
On the left, we've got 2 weak Panthers. One is Vet 4, though. Hell of a battle. Here comes... Oh, there goes a plane down. The Tiger is shocked. Blizzard in effect, so there's going to be less sight range now. Chance to do some capping in the blizzard. Some Jacksons moving in for the kill. Let's see what happens here. Versus Vet 2
Oh man,
Panther.
Jackson. Let's third health less.
Oh
Take
wow.
another Panther in fog of
Just
war.
pounding that Panther.
Oh! Jackson's gonna take that Vet 2 Panther.
Out of control. The Vet 4 better
Oh,
back out for
no.
repairs. He's stuck on the building.
Vet 4 Panther is gonna. Oh my god.
Only 100 VPs left, 100 and 116. It's all about this left VP.
That's huge. It looks like the Jacksons let the Panther go. Must have not have seen him in the fog of war.
I'm not sure, yeah. Although he's very low health too. Maybe he figured the Vet 4 would have beat him.
Yep.
Or waiting for the IS-2s to do something. Here goes the
Looks like
IS-2s.
Allies are just cleaning up house right now.
Yeah, this is...
Tiger doesn't know what he's doing. He's going backwards. He's going forward.
It's a shame that Panther isn't healed up, because that thing could pretty much take on 2 IS-2s by itself with Vet 4.
Looks like the Axis is going to lose right here.
Yeah, this is punishing here by the Allies. Here comes 2 Jacksons to support. 3 Jacksons.
Three Jacksons.
Great armada of armor here. Vet 5 on the Panther, but he's gonna die. Jacksons just have 2 great penetration. Wow, main gun on the Jackson goes down.
Vet 5 Panthers. It's getting out of there. Too many stars to lose.
Will the Katyusha hit
Obersoldaten's.
100 kills?
Obersoldaten's trying to advance on the IS-2, so I don't know what he's thinking.
Here comes Volksgrenadiers with the M1919 versus some Paras on the right VP. But he's got a Scott
Lemon.
over there.
Lemon manages to make it out with that Vet 5 Panther. And while
Yeah.
the IS-2s are just cleaning up house.
He's sending it to the repair depot. Vet 5 Panthers are downright scary. I mean, that would easily gobble up a couple IS-2s if it's microed properly.
Mm-hmm. Lemon's got enough to call in another Panther, but I'm thinking he might be holding out for a Koenigs. Question is, he's going to make it that long.
Big fight in the middle.
Vet 5 Ober's about to lose it. Middle.
Yep. Here comes Artie. Looks like incendiary finally by the
Yep,
Soviets.
he retreated.
No one's gonna get that VP.
Soviets look like they're going to lose a Maxim, or I'm sorry, MG42 out of it. Soviets,
some
when we're talking about
Jacksons.
Dizilluzion.
Down on the left side. They really need some more NGs if they can muster them. Honestly, the Americans should be building some rear echelons to help repair these IS-2s.
Kula, what do you think at this current state? What can the Germans do right now to counter the Soviet? Or counter the Allies?
I mean, looks like, well, if they can build some PaK 40s, that might be their only hope, but I mean, they're
I
gonna
agree.
have to spread them out because they've got the incendiary barrage.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
they've got no AT counters on the left there, and they're just getting overran.
43 VPs remaining.
Right side, they got healthy income of infantry. It's just they're losing map. They're losing map control.
Let's check out Dizilluzion now. He's got the Tiger heading over to the right side. Probably gonna kill that pesky little Scott.
Meanwhile, Xingling's got 3 Jacksons moving in.
Yep, the Tiger could be in deep shit. He doesn't know what's coming.
Not
But
at
there's
all.
a Panther to help. Vet 5 Panther. This could be a hell of a battle. One shot off, but the Jackson's just pounding the Vet 5.
Oh, the second one hit it. Oh my god, 3 shots. 3 shots and the Panther's almost gone.
Yep. Oh
Move
wow.
it up.
There's an
Back it up,
incendiary
Dizilluzion.
barrage.
Panther hasn't even gotten off one shot. There it goes. Gets one shot off.
Fast
New
forward
mod.
just a little bit, Outlaw. I think I'm at 105 right now. 106, 107.
Okay.
Big shot in by the Panther, Vet 5, killing another Jackson. So there's only one Jackson left there, but here comes a fresh Scott.
What are you at right now?
22, 23, 24. That Vet 5 is going to go back for repairs now.
What about now?
36, 37, 38.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Xinying keeps being stupid and losing his tanks like a moron, says Xoctic.
That's funny. A little bit of teammate love.
I wouldn't say he's lost his tanks like a moron at all, honestly. I mean, he was up against a Vet 5 Panther and a Tiger and did his best as he could, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see any stupid throwaways at all there, did you?
No, not at all. I mean, Xingling's got he's had that right side pretty much all game.
You can't expect that units aren't lost in this game. I mean, you're going to lose units. Sometimes you have to sacrifice them for what to get a kill if possible, and that's sort of what Xingling was going for there.
It looks like three IS-2s making their way up the middle here, up on the.
Here comes the packs like we
battle group.
requested. Oh wow, packs firing and both bounced off the Vet 3 IS-2. That Vet 3 is crucial. Here comes Artie though and a Katusha barrage. Oh wow, the packs are burning just as we feared.
Mm-hmm.
IS-2 is all backing off. Katusha's at 90 kills now. Here comes the Vet 5 Panther. Let's see what happens here.
All the IS-2s back off in a frenzy.
Yep. I mean, that thing is scary, that Vet 5 Panther.
Yeah, it's fast, versatile, packs a punch.
It's got to be the best tank in the game, Vet 5 Panther. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd say it's better than a Vet 3 Tiger, probably. I'd rather have one.
I'll take a Vet 5 over a Tiger.
Me too.
Vet 5 Panther over Tiger, yeah.
A little more maneuverability. Well, a lot of more maneuverability. Here comes the IS-2s moving up again, and they're going to get repelled. It's like a dance of death right now.
It's like Axis' last stand. If they can't hold this point, it is game over, folks.
Yep, big barrage coming in by the Xingling's Artie barrages. Another Katusha barrage coming in.
Xingling just jumped in his Jackson's. Looks like he's going to counter that Panther coming in, that Vet 5.
Panthers and the Jackson and the IS-2 just keep moving up and back and forth. Crew shocked on the Vet 5 Panther. See if he can pull it out.
Oh, he loses one of the IS-2s.
Yep, to the Panther. Wow. The Allies are down to 75 points now.
This game is crazy. Look at that, 42 to 72. Nuts.
Can't even call it. I can't tell you who's going to win right now.
I mean, just going off VPs here, it looks like. Let me look here. Axis looks like they've got more infantry to cap with. Yes. I mean, Xoctic and Xingling's got literally 6 units combined that they can cap anything with.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot of capping to do on the other hand, but on the other side of things, that infantry can do a lot of killing as well. Let's see if that Katusha can fire off on the VP maybe.
Right now, I'd have to give it to the Axis. I mean, they've got 2 Tigers in the field. You've got Dizilluzion.
The Vet 5 is a game changer.
Yeah, I mean, you've got, the Vet 5 Panther is huge.
Katusha did make it to 100. It's got 100 kills now. Incredible. Good work by these Stalin tanks, but unfortunately they allowed the capture. That's not good at all. Here
I'm ready
comes
for Axis.
double NGs to cap the
Speak
left.
for yourself. I'm just kidding. Did you hear what I said?
Yeah.
Looks like Lemon's getting together quite the grin squad.
3 Jacksons on standby as well.
Axis have complete VP control. Oh, left side looks like it's being taken.
triple vet, good call by the Soviets to move the triple vet over to the right. Fortunately, 25 points remain, so it doesn't look good for the Allies.
Looks like all the major infantry shifting to the right.
Oh, vet 5 versus vet 3. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're going to back off.
Oh, the first ISC shot does nothing.
Shots bouncing off both of them.
Yeah, they... Oh my, the vet 5 is going toe to toe with IS-2 like it's nothing. Meanwhile, Double Tiger's advancing, but you've got Xinging here with triple Jackson stopping it.
He's got to get those Jacksons in there. Might as well push them up at this point.
Yeah, Allies are going to lose here if not...
Big battle on the right.
Xinging desperately trying to go to the right side here to back up Xoctic's S2.
I'd like to see that vet 5 get into some real battles with those Jacksons, see what happens.
Lemon's moving double packs over too to counter all that.
Good call on the incendiary on that VP. That could be a lifesaver for the Allies. This is incredible, just a battle, tooth and nail battle here.
Here comes the triple.
Quadruple Jackson.
Jesus.
Vet 5 is in deep trouble. He's going to blitzkrieg out of there. Here he goes. Will he survive?
He's
oh
gonna
wow!
make it.
Down goes a Jackson.
Oh my.
Moving up for more shots. Jackson firing. IS-2 firing. Here come paratroopers on the VP. Here comes 2 Tigers now. Let's see if he moves that triple vet IS-2 over as well. Allies
Oh
just
my,
crumbling
my.
now.
Looks like the Allies got worried and they should have been.
Indeed.
They're gonna lose by VPs.
Here comes another triple vet IS-2, but it's too little too late at this point.
Mm-hmm.
If they could have killed that 5 vet and had that IS-2 rally up. Oh wow, the 5 vet could still go down.
Jackson's up top, they're gonna lose him.
Down goes the 5 vet.
Oh.
Here comes 2 IS-2s, one's crippled though. Only 22 points left. But the Allies have 2 VPs right now, so they can delay. Might as well throw these tanks into the gullet. 3 IS-2s now. 3 IS-2s. If you can kill these 2 AT guns though. Down they go!
That is a game over.
They need infantry over there, the Allies do. They're gonna win this battle, I think, though. They just need infantry over there. If he can do a paradrop, he can decap that. Wow, down goes all the Tigers. Crushing blow to the Axis here. See if he's got the paratroopers coming in or not. He's got to do it now.
Yushka just got taken out by mid. Xoctic wasn't microing it, and you had an AT just walk up to it.
Damn. Oh, unfortunately the left's going down, so that's going to do it. If that left wasn't there, he could... Xoctic is not happy with his teammate. I would have to disagree. I thought he did just fine this game.
He's a vet 300. I don't think he's a noob.
Agreed. And that's game. So, looking at the damage stats, this can't be right at all. I think there's a 1-0 in front of these, because I'm seeing like Xoctic's damage as 3492. Obviously, it's much more than that. And yeah, for some reason these stats aren't accurate at all. The kills are like way too low as well. So I'm gonna disregard that. But hell of a game. What's your analysis, Outlaw?
Axis, they had it. Looks like they got a little bit too aggressive with their Tigers. And, I mean, you didn't see a lot of Panthers. I'm sorry, you didn't see much except for Panthers from Lemon. So, I mean, those Tigers are vital. So, yeah, that was their downfall.
If there was 100 VPs to go right now, I would have to put my money on the Allies. They have got 3 IS-2s on the map, and the Axis have nothing.
Yeah, what am I smoking? I mean, Axis won.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
It didn't matter.
Only on VPs. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean,
Allies,
yeah, Allies would have won if they didn't get in that rush.
They would have rolled right into the battle group and the mechanized with those IS-2s and wiped those out,
Yep.
in a matter of minutes.
But awesome game. I mean, it was awesome.
Incredible. Incredible game.
Back and forth.
Excellent game to cast. All right, thanks for tuning in, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, look for my link to my Twitch.
Yeah, Outlaw L Star. Is that correct? Yeah, Outlaw L Star. CoH2.org. Check it out. Have a good night, everyone.